We are live, guys. Welcome. So this is going to be a really fun video, especially because I'm going to get super tactical with it. I am literally going to show you the 5 steps you need to do to make cash right now if you are not hitting your January goals. Okay. If you're not hitting your January goals, then we'll talk about why that is, because there are gyms out there that are absolutely freaking dominating, which is exactly what I thought was going to happen, right? The numbers are off the charts. The numbers are great. The amount of money that they're bringing in so far, we're halfway through the month. It's the 18th, right? A little bit past halfway. So if you are not reaching your goals, there's a definite reason why, and we got to get you in momentum. That's the whole key. So I titled this something about how to make cash fast and get yourself in momentum. Okay. So what we're going to be talking about today is the 5 steps that you can use. And I promise you, this will work for anybody. These 5 steps, if you do these, you will make a lot of cash, which will hopefully help you reach your goal for January, right? So you salvage the rest of the month if you are one of the people that have not reached their goals, which, by the way, we're on calls with gym owners every single day, right? And some of the people that we talk to, they're like, yeah, I'm not really sure that I want to make any changes. I'm not sure I want to invest. I'm not sure that I want to hire a mentor or a coach. And we're like, awesome. So how are you doing? Horrible. This has been my worst month ever. Are you open? Yeah, we're open, but nobody wants to come back. That is a belief that you need to break, because with our gyms, they're freaking dominating in person, brick and mortar, right? In all sorts of regions. We're across the country, guys. We have 100 gyms we work with across the country. And so I'm going to show you what I would do if I was not reaching my goals this early on in a brand new year, in arguably the biggest month of the year for fitness, businesses. And if you are not reaching your goals, take a close look as to why, please. You know what I mean? Because how can you expect anything's going to change for the rest of the year? It probably won't, right? If your strategy, whatever you're doing right now, is not working, then how could do you plan on continue doing that the rest of the year, but you expect something to be different? Chances are nothing will change. So number 1 is I'm going to get you out of troubled waters, which I don't normally do, but I'm going to get you out of troubled waters with this play that I'm going to show you right now, exactly how to do it. And then second, I'm going to talk to you a little bit at the end of the video as to how you can get yourself in momentum, so you are not having to rely on quick plays every single month to pull you out of the deep end, right? You want to be able to sustainably grow your business and not worry about where your next clients are coming from every single month. That's horrible. I've been there, right? I'm in my gym right now, right? And we've signed up almost 30 brand new customers this month, right? We're not talking about renewing brand new, have never stepped foot in my gym before, right? And that is not uncommon, right? Amongst the gyms that we're working with. It's a very common and conservative number. Okay. So first things first, let's get into the tactical part of how we are going to help you make money. Now, if you do this, right, these 5 steps, and you do make money, which you will if you do them, please come back to this post and comment how much cash you made, because I think it's important for other people to see, yes, you could do these 5 steps and make a bunch of cash really fast. And then you will in part be helping other gym owners get out of troubled waters by reinforcing what I'm saying here now. I know it's true because I've already done it and I've coached it to a lot of members, gym owners. But you may not know it's true until you actually do it, which means people watching this after you, unless there's some kind of social proof, or you just give them your numbers. And guess what? If you do these things and it doesn't work, write a comment. Hey, Joey, this shit doesn't work, right? Because I know it does, right? But feel free. I mean, it's a free Facebook group, right? Whatever you want. But hopefully you will do it. You will execute it. You will make a bunch of money and then realize, wow, if these guys are giving away this kind of stuff for free, I wonder what I get when I pay for something, right? And that's the whole idea behind it. And I'm going to talk about that at the end of the video. But let's get you some cash first. So I wrote them down. I'm going to write them on the whiteboard behind me so you can see, take a screenshot, whatever it may be. But we are going to talk about the 5 steps that I would do if my gym had no members in it, but I had at least a business, right? I was in business for a couple years, because you might have some assets that you don't realize you have. Okay. So number 1, guys, the first step, where am I at? This is good right here? Yeah. Okay. Number 1 is you want to get your list together. Let me write that down. Get your list. Okay, good enough. Get your list. What is this list? It is members, right? Current members, even if you have 20, past members, old leads. If you don't know how to find that stuff, I mean, you can get your old leads from your ClickFunnels. If you have a ClickFunnels account, right, you can go past through every funnel you've ever had and just click download, right? If you don't know how to do that, just comment below and I'll drop a little video on how to do that. If you have lists from your CRM, whether it's ZenPlan or MindBody, whatever, right, you can export every single customer that you ever had. If you have current members, you can easily get all that information. Get your list together. We're going to be using it. We need to reach out to people. Remember, we don't want to spend any money here, right? This is free. I should have wrote that in the comments or on the title. It's free, right? It costs you nothing. We are going to be reaching out to people that we already have paid for at some point in time, whether you acquired them as a customer or whether you just bought their information as a lead, right? Whether it's ClickFunnels or Facebook ads, whatever. Get your list together. Big list. Get it together. Don't move on to step 2 until you have your list together. It should be in like an Excel file or something like that. And it has first name, last name, phone number, email, or as much of that information as you possibly can. Step 1, do not proceed to step 2 until you have a giant list. As many people as you can possibly find. Who cares how old they are? Okay, step 2. Get photos of yourself smiling. If you think it's crazy, wait till you do it. That nobody has seen. Step 2, get photos of yourself smiling that no one has seen, right? Because when you send the information, which is step 3, out to everybody, they are going to immediately be attracted to something that is new, right? If it's your profile picture, if it's the gym's image, like a logo, if it's whatever, if they've seen it a bunch of times, it becomes white noise. People are inherently attracted to something they've never seen before, something new, right? Whether you know it or not. Right? It's just how it works. You'll get more engagement off of something that they've never seen before. So step number 2 is get photos. If that means you got to go out for a photo shoot, go do it, man. Who cares? Go to your gym and get some photos of you posing, hanging on or sitting at your desk or whatever it may be, right? Get 4. Should I write that down? 4. You need 4 photos. That's step 2. Pretty simple, guys. Do not proceed to step 3 until you have done step 2. And you have your 4 photos, okay, from step 2. Once you have those, we're going to move on to step 3. Step 3. Step 3 is to create your offer, okay? And we are going to have a new year, new you. Now, if you're watching this video and it's a replay and you're watching it like in March or whatever, call your offer whatever you want to call it, transformation program, spring in the summer, suns out, guns out, whatever. In January, if you're watching it live right now, we're going to call it the new year, new you. Okay. And this is going to just immediately reinforce people making the right decision to get in shape, New Year's resolutions, whatever it may be. It's huge for our industry and we want to reinforce their buying decision. We're going to call it new year, new you. Why it works. Okay. Now, what is this offer? This offer is going to be something that, number 1, attracts new members, right? That are not part of your gym to become part of your gym. It attracts current members to upgrade to a higher level of service, making you more money. The new members give you momentum. New members at your gym will absolutely give your gym momentum, right? To start referring and to start bringing in fresh blood. And it breathes life back into your brick and mortar. Okay. So new members. Current members upgrading to a higher level of service is going to be a great solution for leveraging what your program is going to become, right? And by giving them an overwhelmingly good experience, right? So that's the second part. The third part is going to be the prepaid option for your transformation program. That's where you're going to get the cash from. Okay, so this is how we are going to bring in cash and momentum into your business before the month is up. Remember, today's the 18th. So if I were you, I would start doing this today, right? It's Monday. You can knock all this out by the end of the week and then promote next week and make money. Come back to this video and be like, dude, I made $10, $20, $30,000 doing this, right? You will. Okay, so What is the New Year offer? Let's write it down. New Year, New You offer. Okay, so you're going to offer three different things, okay? Three different options. It's one program. It's a transformation program. That's what we're selling, right? Because you're probably not selling that right now, which means it's a new offer. If you are currently selling a transformation program, then just give it a different name, right? Call it a beach body program, call it a whatever your niche is, whatever I talk to a lot of different, there's a lot of different kind of gym owners in this group. Your niche could be different. Come up with a clever name. For video purposes, I'm just going to call it your transformation program. Okay. And so, what does that offer entail? Okay. A private relationship, right? So some sort of private meeting, or workout. Could be a workout, private meeting or workout, one time a week. And this is a chance for you to change it based on your business, right? So for me, I offer private personal training. I would just add a once a week private training. If you have a Krav Maga studio, maybe it's once a week in a concealed carry class. If you're like a cooking type gym, maybe it's once a week in a cooking class. If you don't have any of that, maybe it's once a week just talking with them about accountability, or talking with them about nutrition, or talking with them about whatever. So it depends on what kind of gym you have, but once a week, they need to meet with somebody one-on-one. Okay. 30 minutes. Okay. 30 minutes. I'll write that down, is plenty of time. Okay. And the reason that we do this is because it is going to build a relationship, and we need to build that relationship so they don't leave as soon as they come in. Okay. So that's the first part of your offer. And the second part is going to be group meetings. And that is going to be, or workouts, right? 3 times a week. These are going to be, 30 to 60 minutes, depending on how you do things. Okay. So now you're going to give them 30 to 60 minutes. And again, it depends on your niche. I'll do boot camps. Some people might do, core classes. Some people might do Krav Maga training, jiu-jitsu. Some might do boxing, like a 9-round, whatever your thing is, right? Give them 3 times of that per week in a large group. This way, so the first part, you get that relationship with them. They can say, hey, that's my coach right there. The second part, they get the volume of workouts, right? They need workouts. They need, or whatever your service is, whatever you do at your gym, they need to do that more than once a week to see the results. Okay. And then the final part is going to be a goal setting / let's just call it nutrition meeting. Okay. And this is just one, right? They get one of these. And the reason that they need that is because they obviously are going to have a goal, right? And that's why they're signing up with you. You need to sit down. You need to identify what that goal is. So then they'll feel really confident that you can help them reach that goal. So when they start their program, they're going to get that, right? So these 3 things together, okay, this is your transformation program. Now, in FitBiz, we add a few more things to it to really over deliver, but this will get you by, okay? Transformation program. If you don't have anybody to train or meet one-on-one, do it yourself as the owner for now, until you can figure out how to delegate it. Just do it yourself, right? It's only going to take 30 minutes. If you stack everybody up, on a couple days out of the week, you'll be done like that in no time. So just do it yourself. If you have coaches that can help you, meet with somebody, and don't overthink it, right? Be like, hey man, you're going to train this person one-on-one, or hey, we're going to meet with accountability, nutrition, whatever it may be, whatever you decide to do, don't overthink it. Just get them booked with somebody, sit down and over deliver. Just do what you're an expert at. You're already an expert at this stuff. So many times I see entrepreneurs, they're like, well, I don't know exactly how I'm going to coordinate. Dude, just make it, just rip and roar. Just make it happen, because you guys are better than you think you are. And you're already experts at this. You could literally just sit down and talk with them in 2 chairs, and they're going to see the value of it because of what you know. They're paying you for what you know and how you can help them, right? And so even if you can't coordinate workouts or whatever it may be, start off with this and over time get better at it. But don't have paralysis by analysis and not do anything if you're struggling. If you're not struggling, don't worry about it, right? But if you're struggling, new year, new you offer. And this is what they get with it. Okay. And we are going to have a couple options for them. 3 options. Remember, we said 3 options. The first one is going to be, where should I write this? I'm going to write this in a different color. Okay. Option 1. Can you guys see this? Yeah. Option 1 is going to be $69 per week. Okay. Now remember, when we get to step 4, I'm going to explain this, but you're not giving prices in the emails or for your list, right? We'll talk about this. Okay. So number 1 is $69 per week. Option 2. Is going to be $299 for a 30-day program. And option 3. Is going to be a 6-month program. Sorry, I'm erasing this. Six-month program for $1,500. Okay, those are the options. Now, who would pick what? Well, your current members, if they're already paying you. Let me step on this side. Your current members, if they're already paying you on a weekly basis or a monthly basis, whatever it may be, right? You simply are upgrading them to your transformation program. Let's say they're doing large group training. They're like paying $49 a week and they're doing large group training. And you come out with this thing and they're like, shit, for an additional $29 or $19 per week, I can get the transformation program. Now, it's not that much different. And if you want to learn how to fulfill on it, that's exactly what we do and how to pay people. But this is just to get you out of deep waters. I don't have time to talk about how to fulfill and do all that. You guys would totally tune out on me. But first, your current members are probably going to be the ones buying the upgrade of $69 per week and giving you more money, right? Option 2, the 30-day program. These are probably going to be your old members, or more likely than not, people from your leads list, right? Because they want to check out a program and they like that it's a defined and 30-day program, and that will really help them understand what you're all about before they commit, right? Before they commit to you. So you'll find a lot of leads that you're sending this to will buy the $299 program, the 30-day transformation program. Now, of course, in that they would get once a week with their coach. So they would get 4 workouts or 4 like 30-minute meetings, whatever you call it, however you decide to do it. Then they would get a goal setting session. That's how you would start the program off. Be like, great, thank you for your $300. I'm gonna schedule you for this day and this time where we're gonna set your goals for you. We'll identify what we want to accomplish in the 30 days and we'll make it happen, okay? And you can take that yourself as the owner, or you can delegate it off to one of your coaches, whatever makes more sense for your business, but you wanna set that meeting, okay? Now your final option, option 3, the 6-month program for $1,500. This is probably going to be a combination of your current members and your old members who are going to buy this one because they already know you, right? And they already like you and they already trust you with their money, right? So they're not afraid to give you a bigger piece of it because they already are all about your business and what you do. But they're not going to give it to you for the same exact thing they've been experiencing it. They need something new, right? So we're giving them something new that you've never done before, which is very, very easy to fulfill on if you don't overthink it. Please don't overthink it. And sell it, right? Sell it to them. Okay. So that's going to bring us to step 4. These are our 3 offers. This is what we are going to be sending everybody in step 5. But let's go into step 4 right now. Okay, so what do we need to do in step 4 before we can start selling these things? One of these 3 things. Okay, step 4. How are we doing? Can you still see me? Oh yeah, perfect. We are going to write five different pieces of copy, right? Write 5 emails / Facebook posts. Now this totally depends on where your followers are at, right? If you have a big Facebook group, whether it's like a members group or a leads group or whatever, a following on your personal profile, like wherever people follow you as the owner, right? That's what you want to write. You want to write 5 of them. And I'll tell you what they should say, okay? Or a summary of what they should say. But you want to, or if you have no social media presence and you're just in this group or whatever it may be, then you're writing emails, right? Write emails, right? And they should be about 3 paragraphs long, just about 3 snippets, okay? So what should they say? You're going to write. Now, do not move on to step 5 until you complete writing these. They need to be done. You need to write them all, okay? I'd write them today, right? After you've done this other stuff, okay? So the first one is going to say, the headline on it is going to say, big news coming. Okay, big news coming. And then you are going to use one of those pictures that we took, right? Use one of the pictures, one of the 4 pictures that we took. Okay, big news coming. And this is just vague, guys. You're going to say something like, hey guys, I've been working on something over the past 6 months. Okay, and it's finally ready. It's finally good to go. Okay, big news is dropping tomorrow. So you got a headline that says big news coming, and you have your picture that they've never seen before, right? And underneath, you're just basically saying, hey guys, I'm wherever from wherever, if you remember me. Anyways, I've been working on something underground for the past 6 months, and I am ready to drop it tomorrow. Okay. I simply just want to know if you're interested, right? And this is building anticipation. That's all it is, right? And so you're telling them to be on the lookout and tell them when. Okay. So be on the lookout tomorrow at 10 a.m. Central. I'm going to tell you what the news is. Okay. So do it just like that, right? And so just in as much, do not give away details. Do not give away. Don't say it's a transformation program. Don't talk about any of that. Just say, I've been working on something, right? It's huge. It's big. It's great. It's the best thing I've ever done. And I can't wait to share the news with you tomorrow. If you want to know what the news is, comment below. If it's a Facebook post, comment below. And then your goal is to get as many comments as you possibly can, or reply back to me so I know to send it to you. Right? So then you'll get email replies or whatever it may be. Okay. So that is going to be the first email that you want to write. Okay. Don't send it out yet. Just the first one you want to write. That's on day 1. Okay. Then we have number 2. See, I told you we would get tactical, guys. I'm giving you gold here. This will make you lots of money. Okay. The big news is here. Big news is here. Okay. Now, again, that's the headline. So the headline, all caps, right? And your picture right below it, okay? Or if you're on Facebook, you would, of course, just post a picture, and this would be the headline of your copy. If you're writing an email, it would be the subject, okay? So big news coming is your subject. Big news here is your subject, and then your image would be in the body of the email. And then the text is everything below, okay? So big news is here, guys. And here's where you want to give vague details, okay? And it's going to be something like, I started this brand new transformation program. It is the best of everything we've done combined under one. Again, we are not giving them prices, guys. We're not giving prices on email or Facebook or any of that stuff because they're just going to click off. They don't want to be sold. They want to know new information. They want to know what's new, okay? So vague details here. Say, this program is absolutely amazing. It is our transformation program. So what does it come with? And this is where you explain your program and why you're doing it. Well, we are dedicated to helping people, right? We are dedicated to our community. So we're releasing something called the New Year, New You Transformation Program, okay? Where you are going to get, right? So list the benefits. Private workout meeting once a week. Group workouts 3 times a week. Goal setting and nutrition meetings, right? List that below, right? So here's the big news. This is why we're doing it, because we want to help our local community or whatever it may be, right? This is what we've created, the New Year, New You transformation program, and this is what comes with it, okay? Then below that is our soft call to action. So what do we want them to do? Well, and here's the magic. For the first 3 people, right? The first 3 people that message me back or email me back or whatever medium you're contacting them on. Let's write this out. First 3 people you're going to get 30% off. Now, they have no idea what the price is, okay? But for the first 3 people that claim their spot, right? So people that raise their hand and say, yep, I'm interested in registering to talk with you about the New Year, New You transformation program. So first 3 people to register. Now, what we know in the industry is we are just using the word register for buying. Okay, if they jump on a call and they don't buy, of course, they do not get anything off because they didn't spend any money. Okay, but we want to say register because then it looks like the first people that reply back to you are the ones that get the discount, right? Now, what you really want to do is give the discount to the first 3 buyers. That way someone's like, well, I locked my discount in so I don't have to make a decision for a month. No, the register means the first 3 people that buy the program, and you can easily tell them that when you meet with them, right? Okay, so the first 3 people to register get 30% off of what? Our transformation program, okay? They get 30% off of the transformation program, okay? The next 5 people. Next 5 people to register, they get 25% off of your transformation program. And then the 10 people, the final or the next, don't say final, next 10 people, okay, to register, get 20% off. Now this is a soft call to action. Okay, it's telling them what you want them to do. What do you want them to do? You want them to register. Register means talk to you, talk with you about it, right? Interested in it. So finally, at the bottom of it, we tell them exactly how they can register. That is the hard call to action. Do this thing, okay? So if it's an email, right? If you're emailing them, which we're going to talk about in the final step 5, right? If it's an email, what would they do? Well, they'll probably click a button, right? Click this button. Click that button to, open up my calendar, right? And then you link the button to whatever, Acuity, whatever calendar, Google Calendar, whatever calendar you have, right? If it's a Facebook group, tell them what to do. Comment, I'm in, right? So if it's a Facebook group, tell them what to comment. I'm in. When you guys are making call to actions, okay, you have to tell them exactly what you want them to do. Don't even just say comment below, right? Because then people will be like, tell them exactly what to comment and they will do it. And that's them self-identifying of me, I want in, okay? So if you're on a Facebook group and they comment, I'm in, dude, you wanna be like, awesome, just sent you a link to schedule, or awesome, what time works best for you, right? But blow that freaking post up so everybody sees it. If they email you, get them scheduled right away. Okay, we're gonna talk about how I would drop this out in step 5, right? We're still on step 4. So this is what you wanna do for the big news here, okay? But keep in mind, this red part, and this green part, guys, you're going to keep that in every single email, okay? All that's going to change is the little bit of text above it, That's it, right? So step 2 is big news is here. Remember, this is where you are giving them the name of the transformation program, the New Year, New You transformation program, and what comes with it, right? What comes with it. That's all you're telling them. And then the people to register, the first 3, first 5, and then the next 10, they get the discounts on the transformation program. Okay. And they're registering is just booking a time to meet with you. Okay. Then we have the next step, the next email 3. Okay. Email 3 is next. There's a few spots left. So this goes out the next day. I'll talk about when to send these out in step 5. But this is few spots remaining. Now, if this is a Facebook post email, that's going to be your headline, right? You put a brand new picture below that, which says few spots remaining, and you could be like, in the picture, whatever it may be, who cares? Something new that they haven't seen, and you're saying few spots remaining. Okay, so what does that tell them? Well, that tells them that there's a lot of interest in your program because you just dropped it yesterday. Okay, few spots remaining, and then you want to, in the body of it, the first thing right after you say that, and few spots remaining could be your subject, right? Your subject. Anytime you write an email, right, and you have a subject, always use emojis. Always. It gets people to open them, right? So for this, I might do like a siren or something, like alert, like look at it, make sure you open this because there's only a few spots left. And then in the body of it, after my picture, I'm going to say, hey, wow, we've had massive engagement where a lot of people are excited about the New Year, New You transformation program. In case you missed the email from yesterday, this is what it is, right? And then you go back over this part, okay? Write this down again. Write this in the email, private meeting, group meeting, whatever. But this time we're giving a little bit more detail. And now we're going to give them benefits. We didn't give them benefits in the second one. We just told them what it was. Now we're going to hit them with the benefits. So why would you want to do this? Well, because the private relationship or the private one-on-one is going to hold you accountable. Have you ever set goals for yourself and then slipped off and you didn't get back on track because no one was going to notice but you? Well, what if you're accountable to somebody else? Or do you have form that you want to work on, or pain in your lower back? Or is your nutrition always been a really tough spot for you? This is why you want a mentor. This is why you want a one-on-one coach, because they can customize everything for you, right? To make sure that you stay on track and you don't derail. Number 2, group workouts. You know, why is that a benefit? Because you are going to form and start working out with a group of people that are like you, right? And you hold each other accountable through camaraderie, and it's a lot of fun, right? And it's great to work out and burn, you know, whatever your benefits of your group stuff. I don't got to tell you the benefits, but you know what they are. And then, you know, number 3, nutrition. Like, why is that important? Well, because you could burn 1,000 calories every single day, but if you're hitting the drive-through on the way home, you are not going to see the results you're looking for, right? These are the benefits of my program and why you want to do it, right? So that is the paragraph below what your offer is, okay? And then finally, you just hit them with this again. At the bottom of the email, the bottom of the post, just so you guys remember, the first 3 people get this off, the next 5 people get this off, and then the next 10 people get this off, right? That's what you want to say at the bottom of the post. Again, it doesn't matter if you already filled them up. Just keep them on there so people keep messaging you back. Okay, so that is going to be email number 3. Email number 4, okay? Doors closed tomorrow. Okay, so this one is very simple. You are going to say, hey, look, guys, doors closed tomorrow. So this has been an amazing program. Super thankful for our members, but we are almost tapped out here, guys. So, you know, you want to say, like, you really appreciate all the positive feedback. You really are excited for everybody that signed up. And by now, because we're at day 4 now, guys, right? You should have some people that signed up from day 2 or day 3, maybe even day 1. Sometimes you have people that signed up. So now you want to shout them out. Okay. On this email, you want to say, I want to give a big congratulations to the people that have decided to make 2021 their year, right? Or the people that have decided to commit to changing their life and being the best version of themselves. And then you tag the people that already signed up with you, whether it's on Facebook or it's in the email, and you just put names in there. If you don't have any names, then just put names in there that of people that you most recently signed up and make it more vague. Like, hey, I just want to shout out people that have made a big change with our gym recently, whatever it may be. Or you can leave it out if you really sign nobody up, but you should have some people signed up by now. Shout them out. This creates FOMO, right? Fear of missing out. People don't want to be like, oh my God, I didn't sign up yet. Look at all these people that signed up. Like, what am I missing? Okay. So that's what you do in number 4. Headline is doors closed tomorrow. Put your new picture again, and then say like, hey, just wanted to give a shout out. First of all, I wanted to thank you guys for the massive interest in my new program. I'm so glad everybody's so pumped up about it. I wanted to give a quick shout out to the people that already decided to make a change, shout them out. And then you want to say, in case you forgot, this is my offer. And this is the hook, right? The first 3 people to register, next 5, next 10. Okay. And again, at the bottom of everyone, give them your call to action. To register, do this thing, right? Text me back, email me back, comment, whatever, do this. And then that is how they're booking appointments with you. The whole goal of all of these emails, messages, Facebook posts is to book appointments with you. Now, if you can sell them over the phone, even better. I've sold half the people from a text message. Literally, they just text me back and I'd be like, awesome, which one which one are you interested in? Or what's your goals or whatever it may be? Because they don't really know this yet, guys. But there's going to be a lot of people that ask you questions before they want to come in. Okay, so you can easily close them over the phone. Number 5, email number 5. Okay. Offer ends at midnight. That is your final email message, whatever it may be. That is your final one. Offer ends at midnight. Okay. It is your final call to action saying, look, it's time. Now is the time. This is the last message I'm going to, so you started off, that's your headline. Offer ends at midnight. Then you have your picture, so this should actually be 5 pictures, guys. My bad. 5 pictures. Offer ends at midnight. It says, look, this is the last message I'm going to send you. Right. And this is probably not coming back. Right. At least it's definitely not coming back at this price. Right. Because I'm really looking for founders here. I'm looking for founders that want to test this program so I can release it to the entire world. So this program might be back, but it's not going to be back at the founders rate. Okay. So offer ends at midnight, which means it closes in X amount of hours. Okay. And just do the math at what time you're posting this. I like to post this at I like to do it with 6 hours left. So I'd be doing this at 6 p.m. to be honest with you, or whatever. Right. But be doors close in 6 hours. That is the body. Okay. So you have your headline, offer ends at midnight. Then you have your images. Then you have the what I just said. Okay. I wanted to thank everybody for the massive, engagement, the massive interest in this. I will be closing the doors completely. The booking link will be dead at midnight. And this program may be back, but it's not going to be back at the founders rate, right? Because I really want to test this out. I want to get people the best transformations they've ever had, right? And then I want to release it to everybody else. So if you are interested in securing a founders rate, right, now is the time to do it. Now is the time to book, right? You have 6 hours or 5 or 8. Whenever you post this, right? And that is the body of it. And then you finish with, in case you didn't know, this is the offer. And you post this again. And this is the hook, right? First 3 people to register, whatever it may be. You just post it, okay? And then you tell them at the bottom, of course, how they can register. Okay, so that is step 4, the big emails that you want to write. Step 5 is just sending them. So listen to me and I will give you the cadence. Let's move it over here. We got some white space here. This will be step 5, guys. Step 5. Now, you want to send these out 1 per day. I recommend sending every single one of them out at 10 a.m. So if you are going to if you have a private, I'm going to write this down. Send 1 per day. Okay. So if you have a free Facebook group, you are going to post this. right? At 10 a.m. Your first one. This comes day one, right? Post the picture and then post the body with the call to action. If you are going to be emailing your entire list as well, which I highly recommend you email because that's why we got the list, you are going to send the email at 10 a.m. Okay. The call to action will be a little bit different. It's not going to be like comment me because it's an email, right? So if you need to change the copy a little bit for Facebook versus email, then change it a little bit. What I did was I emailed and I texted out. I'm sorry, emailed and I Facebook messaged it out. I did both, right? Email, Facebook message. And I changed the copy a little bit, just depending on like what medium it was going through, right? Day one, you send one. So you send the first one. Then right after you send it, text message them if you have their message, right? Now, this is where having a program is going to help you much better than not having a program. So you can mass text it out, but text message them, right? So step one is email /post. And I'll even write 10 a.m. Now, step two is text message them saying, here's the key. I just sent you an email, right? I just posted in our Facebook group. Can you please check it out and let me know what you think? Thanks. And then attach that image if you can, if you are able to, right? Attach that image. Now, there's a lot of software that can do this. If you don't have any software, you don't know, just comment below, right? This video, and I'll recommend some. There's like a whole bunch of them where you can mass text people and put your contacts in there. But we want to text saying, I just ... right? You fill it in. I just emailed you. I just posted in our Facebook group. Can you please check it out and let me know your thoughts? Okay. And then add the picture to your text if you can. Okay. That's what you want to do each time you email it out, but don't make it weird. So then the next day when you send this out, big news here, text them as soon as you post this or email it, right? And say, hey, I just dropped that big news. Check it out. Let me know what you think. Okay? You're just texting them because you can't get all of that information across in a text, right? You can't, it would be absurd to post all of this stuff in a text, right? So all you have to do is use the text to direct them to where the information actually is, whether it's an email or a Facebook group or whatever. Okay? Then you have email number 3. This will be on day 3. So guys, start this on a Monday. That way you will finish it on a Friday. Beautiful. Okay? If you're a real action taker, start today. If you can get it done. Otherwise, start next Monday. So, few spots remaining. Hey, I just shot you an email again. Wanted to let you know that we only have a couple spots left for that transformation program. Check it out and let me know your thoughts. Number 4. Hey, sorry I'm bugging you, but I just wanted to let you know that the doors are closing tomorrow, right? We are almost at capacity here, and so we can't really take on anybody else. Check your email. It gives you all the details about it. Let me know if you want in. I always end it with let me know if you want in, right? Because then you'll get people to text you back. Let me know if you want me to, save a spot. Let me know if you want to register, whatever. Change up the call to action at the end of each text, right? Let me know, and then insert call to action. Final step, offer ends at midnight. Hey, John, or whatever, just wanted to shoot you a text letting you know in 4 hours, that offer I was talking about is going to be gone, right? So I know you were somebody that would probably be interested in it, or whatever it may be. So I just wanted to tell you before we shut it down. So appreciate you, man. If you want in or you want a spot, just let me know and I'll hook you up. Okay. So after each post, send that text message out. Now, some people will unsubscribe. They'll be like, stop texting me. And you'll be like, okay, then stop texting them. Right. Which is fine because you're trying to save your business right now. You're trying to make a bunch of cash. That's the name of the game, man. Right. If they don't want your emails, they'll unsubscribe. If they don't want your text messages, they'll tell you to stop. Big deal. Don't get butthurt over it. Right. We got to make some money here. And so then you have all of these appointments set. Okay. From everybody that registered. And just schedule 30-minute appointments, right? If you can close them over the phone, even better. If you can close them over text, even better, right? I've closed a ton of people over text. I've closed a ton of people over the phone, and some people wanted to come in, and I've closed them too, right? So however you want to get in front of people, get in front of them and pitch them your shit, which is this. Hey, Mrs. Jones, and I'm not going to go into the sales meeting because I've done a whole live video on just sales alone. So use that. But at the end of it, you want to say like, we have 3 options, and my job is to help you to, pick which one makes the most sense for us, right? So I'm not saying which one do you want to buy, right? I'm the assistant buyer. We're getting in this thing together, right? I'm your coach. You're the person looking to make these huge changes. This is a decision for us to make together. Which one of these makes the most sense for us? Should we upgrade your membership? You're currently paying, whatever, $49 a week. I really think we should upgrade it to $69 a week so we can take full advantage of our transformation program. Or, hey, it's been 2 years since you've been in the gym, right? I think it's a great opportunity for you to get back into the swing of things, right? Let's start off with a 30-day transformation program. I think you'll be able to lose 10 pounds or 8 pounds or 5 pounds in that time frame. Okay, it's $299. When did you want to get started? Assume the close on all of these. They already have come to your gym. They've read your shit. They've put their clothes on. They've gotten to the car. They drove across town. They came in your gym and they sat down across from you. Of course they want to buy. You just don't fuck it up. Of course they want to buy. They want the thing that you're offering. They would not have put that much effort forward. People don't even go get their own groceries anymore. They're in front of you at your gym. Of course they want to buy. Just assume the sale. That's why they're there. Right? Or you have the big one for your members, right? Or for your past members. Some leads might buy this too, right? But I try to sell at least, 5 of those suckers at least, right? And say like, look, your goals dictate a 6-month program. You want to lose 40 pounds. It's going to take us 6 months to do this, right? I've been doing this for a very long time. You seem like you're extremely motivated. It's a new year. I mean, we can absolutely do this. The best program for you is going to be the 6-month program because it's discounted, right? Normally I'd sell that for $1,800, but you're able to get it for $1,500, right? And because you're the second one here, I'm going to give you 25% off. Now, are you taking a steep discount? Yes. Will you still make money? Absolutely you will, right? And I don't own your business. You can give a less discount if you want. You can give no discount. That's up to you. I'm simply just telling you what's worked best for me because the cost to acquire that customer is nothing. They're already on my list, right? So if you normally are paying $300 to acquire a new customer, right? But you don't have to pay anything to acquire this customer, then why not give them a $300 discount? Because at the end of the day, you are still spending the same amount of money to service that customer, but you are getting them in the door versus not, which is how it works, right? So take the hit, take the short-term hit on some of them, not all of them. On some of them, you'll take the short-term hit, right? For the long-term game. So you're not playing this game because they're going to renew. They're now new members in your gym. Sell them one of these 3, depending on what makes the most sense for them. Okay. This will give you cash and new members. That is your mission. If you follow these 5 steps, if you follow them and rewatch this video, you will absolutely make money. If you start next Monday, you will make all of this money before January is over, right? But you have to take action. You have to do all this stuff, okay? And you'll see that it works and you will absolutely make money. Again, comment below with questions. If you don't know how to get your list, if you don't know what kind of texting software you should use or how to email people or whatever, our team is here to help, right? So that's the first part of this video. I know we've been going for 50 minutes. I'm gonna wrap it up. Okay. I wanted to get very tactical. This is very tactical, guys, right? This is exactly what you need to do. But guys, you do not want to have to do this every single month. It sucks, right? It's a lot of work. It always feels like you need a big push. So I'm telling you, if you are not reaching your goals this month before doing any of this, you are doing something wrong. And unless you make a change, you are going to continue being dissatisfied with where your business is at. Okay. And I don't know how else to articulate this to you because you talk with clients. You are a gym owner. You talk with clients on a weekly or monthly basis about the exact same thing. Okay. You know what you need to do, right? You know what your clients need to do. If they are not seeing any results and they keep going to the Anytime not anytime, like a Planet Fitness and doing the same workouts over and over and seeing no results, right? Or they keep messing up their diet, or they keep not holding themselves accountable and doing the wrong exercises, they're not seeing any changes. Their body is not getting any better. It might be even getting worse, right? And people around them are looking shredded. They're getting in better shape. What do they need to do? They need to hire somebody that knows what they're doing and can help them so they fix the problem once and for all, right? If they came to your gym, imagine the shit they would learn. There's free stuff they can learn on YouTube, free groups, free whatever. You know, of course they can learn it for free. But do you get results from the stuff that you get for free? Probably not, because you don't value it, right? And that's the unfortunate truth. I didn't make it up. That's the world. Okay. So how do your clients get such good results? Well, because they dedicate themselves and they give you money and they vote with their dollars. And because they put money towards it, they actually do it, execute it, and get results. You know this to be true because you have this conversation with your clients every single month, or new people that you meet, right? Otherwise, you just send them to the YouTube channel for free stuff. It works the same way with your gym business. Okay. If you want real changes, there are people in our community, in this group, that are walking around freaking shredded right now. And I don't mean physically shredded. I mean in the sense of their business is booming, right? Booming. Look at some of the testimonials. Just like your members are walking around shredded. Why? Because they're listening to you. All I'm asking is you listen to us. Because if we're giving away this kind of stuff for free, imagine what you get when you pay for it. And it's not a one-trick thing. It is how to build the perfect program. So when we get on calls with people and we ask them, how is their business doing, right? And they're like, it's doing horrible. It's the worst month ever, right? And they're still a little, well, I'm not sure if I want to commit to something. You are just giving us the same exact excuses as your potential clients are giving you. And my challenge is for you to rise above that, right? Is to see the trend that's going on here, right? And to take action. I don't care if it's with me, right? I honestly don't. I would prefer it, but I don't care. What I'm saying is that I hate to get on calls with gym owners and they are not in a good place, especially after 2020, right? But they're unwilling to do anything to change that, right? It's heartbreaking because I truly believe in taking massive action and adapting or dying, right? And so if you are struggling and we're on phone calls with you guys and you're struggling, it's bad, right? Because you didn't do the right things in 2020. 2020 was crazy. It's not your fault, okay? But you have to make some kind of a change. Hire that marketer, hire that mentor, hire that coach, read that book, do something different, okay? Don't keep doing the same exact thing that you did and expecting different results, okay? We need to save the brick and mortar gym industry, right? So every one of you that's failing, about to close, and takes no action is one less of the rest of us, right? And I take that personally because it's my mission in life, okay? So that was my give and my ask, okay? I gave you something and I asked something in return, is to just do something different and take action and follow something and get out of your comfort zone, because it's now or never. 2021 is not going to be forgiving for the people that aren't action takers. Trust me. Because the ones that are action takers are going to take the only part of the market that is still left for us. So anyways, I appreciate you guys spending your Monday afternoon with me, learning a little bit how to make money quick, right? If you enjoyed this, drop a like, drop a comment, share it with somebody that you think it would benefit. I appreciate everybody in this group. We're almost at 1,000 members. How crazy is that? I'm going to keep on giving you everything I can to help your gym, whether or not you are rocking with FitBiz or not. I don't care. I'm going to give you everything I can to help you guys be successful. This is just another one to get you out of deep waters. And I will see you guys next Monday with some new fire that hopefully we can come up with. So appreciate you all.